Hello, my name is Mark, and I'm going to teach you how to get started with coding, and I will teach you how to write your first program, which will be a Hello World program. We will be using the Google Chrome browser, and I'll show you how to get there. We'll be using Snippets. So first, you can open up a new window and type about : blank. You'll get a blank page with nothing on it. Next, you need to right-click on the page and click Inspect. So this will take you to the web development tools where you can debug and work on your code. You're going to click on the three dots here, and then you'll click on More Tools, and then Developer Resources. Right now, it's already open for me. At the bottom, I want to choose Console because I will be writing to here. And I'm going to click Sources. So here are the snippets. So here I have a snippet already here. And with this one, it takes some user input and it types something out to the console or to the document. Here, let's make it type it out to both. So if I press Control Enter to run the program, I type in the name that I want it to display. I click OK, and it writes the name to the log, and it writes the name also to the document here. So let's start from scratch. Let's go over, and I want you to, let's remove this. I want you to create a new snippet. Click the plus sign and create a name. Type in first program. Okay, and no spaces, .js, because we will be using JavaScript as the our first coding language. Okay, first thing you can do is you can put double forward slashes to write a comment. So sometimes you need to write ahead of time what you want to do. This is the best way to program, is first write out what you want the computer to do, and then go into the code. That way you've thought it through, and then you apply, and it's easier to read your code and debug afterwards. So what we're going to do is first we're going to declare a variable. Next, we will assign a value to the variable. Okay. After that, we are going to write the value of the variable somewhere, okay, of the variable to maybe three places. As one, we'll send it as an alert, which will be like a pop-up. We'll also send it as we'll write it to the document. So write to the document, and we'll also write it down here to the console. Now, for you, if you're wanted to make sure your workspace is easy and usable, you can click these arrows here. You can give yourself more or less space, and you can drag this up or down. So I like to have enough space that I can see my code and the console as well. And I don't like having this here, but it will be useful if you're debugging. Okay, so first let's declare a variable. Typically, you'll declare a variable by typing let, then write any name or any variable. I'm going to put a name. I'm going to type let name equals, and then put a semicolon. So you're just saying, computer, we have a new variable, and I need you to make some storage space for this variable. Now let's assign a value to the variable. So now take the name. We don't need to declare it again, so we don't write let, but we want to assign it. We assign a value to the variable with the equal sign. So name equals, and then you can use to indicate that you're using text, that this variable will store text. You will use double quotes. Make sure you have one at the beginning and at the end. If you only have one, that's going to be an error. You see the X there, right? So make sure you have the double quotes. And let's put in the name. My name is Mark. So let's put that as our name. Good. Now we've declared a variable. We've assigned a value to the variable. It's in the computer if we run this program, right? but it won't display on the computer. If I press Control Enter, nothing is being written there. Nothing's being written to the document. So the next step is writing it out. Okay. So as a pop-up, you can use this method. You type window.alert, then open and close the parentheses. This is what you want to pop up on the screen. Put the semicolon to say that you're finished your code sentence. Okay, and we could say hello. Put a space there. Sorry, and to join your text and the variable, use a plus sign, and then you put your variable. So hello plus name. So if I press the play button or Control Enter, I get a pop-up. It says hello Mark. Okay. I can also write it to the document. So to do that, you would type document.write, and then open and close the parentheses, and you could type the same thing, hello plus name. Okay, let's Control Enter, run it. Hello Mark. Now it also says hello Mark. One problem is that it's not going down, so you can actually add a break. So put 2 angle brackets and put the /BR, that's a break, and that will send it to the next line. Let's do Control Enter again, and it's going down. Let's stop looking at getting this pop-up. I don't want that anymore. So you can put 2 / to comment out the action or the method. Okay, let's do one last one where we're going to get it to write down in the console. So console.log hello plus name. Okay. All right, good. Now if I press Control Enter, it will write over here, and it's also writing down in the console. Okay. Now the last step is we want to get some input. Let's say, like right now, the name is decided ahead of time, right? I, the programmer, am putting in the name. The user is not putting this in, so it's not very interactive. What you can do is you can, instead of assigning a variable like that, you could say use this method, so prompt, to get input. So name equals prompt, and then here you can tell the user what to do. Please type your name. Okay, and then if you save that and press Enter, you get a pop-up saying please type your name, and then you can put in any name. Let's put in Steven. Click OK, and it will write out Steven. Okay, thank you very much. That is how to use snippets. That's a quick introduction, and that's how to write your first program where you're writing a Hello World program. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.